7. My hair is completely wacky today, and that's a little metaphor for how wacky our day is today. Today's a little bit of a wacky day, so I'm sticking with tradition, sporting wacky hair. That's how we're. I'm sorry. Let's begin. I'm just trying to cover up for the fact that I didn't really. All right, moving on. Okay. Winter chair. Goodness me, you are a fast one. We were real quick to jump onto the stream. Let's see. Again, I'm going to test if this microphone works. I think it does. Distance is important when it comes to the mic. I'm going to put this back here. I think that works just fine. Well, enough nonsense. Let's jump right in. And of course, as usual, we have extremely thought-provoking comments like PP. That's very good. This stream would be nothing without. Wait, I need to eat the paper first. But wait a minute. PP probably stands for paper palette, like, a palette, your taste in food. That is true. I do have a paper palette. That's it. I'm pinning that. I'm pinning your comment. You got your COVID. Yeah, I know. They installed a microchip in your asshole, too. Joe Biden certainly has weird ways of doing stuff. Also, Joe Biden has a lot of problems that he's not doing nearly as good of a job as a lot of the left says he does. But when it comes to the vaccines, with the exception of the vaccine patents that he's fucking up, besides that, the actual distribution he's doing a fair job with. And what a great stream! Thank you, Jack Attack. How don't I have millions of subs? Well, the paper reading culture is being pushed into the underground by the dirty mainstream. Anyways, good for you, Winter Chair. A little after effect of that microchip in your butthole is that you're going to get a couple random leaks. I don't think they're very careful when they install it. But hey, besides that, it's going to be mostly good. The MSM doesn't want us to see the paper eating series. You got it, yeah. We really discuss hot button issues whilst eating paper and spreading very curveball ideologies that the mainstream doesn't want you to hear. I have a technique for paper eating that if the mainstream knew about it, trust me, they would be wetting their britches for the next 20 years. Piece 2. I'm getting real quick with these. Like I think I'm going to do 3 pieces. Sometimes my amazingness surprises myself to this day. But so you do that again. Perfect square. I mean, it's not a perfect square. Look at that. It's not perfect, but it's pretty close to a perfect square. You got to appreciate it. So, I mean, hey. Right. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So, how is everyone's day going? On a scale from 1 to 10, with 5 being the average score, rounded to the nearest 10th place. Of course, my day today is an 8.1 out of 10. I'm having a great day. Not exactly sure why, but I don't know. Sometimes the greatest things are cannot be explained. Are you going to do another puppet show like Freeing the Slaves? Well, I believe the latest one involving the puppets was the epic rap battles of ethnicity. That was one where I was simply a moderator for the most epic race war you'll ever see between 2 angry rapper men. Bro, that Magnum XL video was hella funny. Oh yeah, right. That is that 2-year-old one from I think summer of 2019. The one that accidentally tapped into the condom culture, actual condom culture, and on YouTube, and now it has like 28,000 views. I don't know how the fuck that happened. My day is great now that this stream is here. Hey, thank you, Jack Attack. You're a very complimentary guy. I think I complimented you last stream if I remember correctly. 6.9 out of 10. Nice. And also, that is a slightly, significantly, I guess, worse day than I'm having. Hopefully, you can get it up to a 6.99 out of 10. Or no, 6.969 out of 10. Sorry, I misspoke. Forgot how good math worked. But see if you can move it up about 0.069 decimal points. There we go. My God. Paper still puts up a fight after all these years. And two pieces that we are combining into one. Morphin, like Power Rangers. Look at that. Look at that. Isn't that so cool? That's what you came onto the stream for. 69 out of 10. Holy shit. This man's day is really just making shifts. What did this channel get striked for? I released a video at around the same time called the KKK Blackface Mask Review, where, listen, in that video from the start, I was an unbiased third party simply honestly reviewing a pretty hastily put together piece of product. And Winter Cherry, let me tell you, every bit of content that's removed from any of my channels is re-uploaded on a playlist called Lost Content, and it's on the main channel. If you go to Good Content, look for the channel called Lost Content. I re-upload all of the stuff that got taken down there on an alt account. So if you really want to see that video, honestly, I understand why they took that video down. Also, I have a whole update video I released on the main channel before the initial paper series explaining the whole thing. But, yeah. So, yeah, last week, I guess after 2 years of it being up, the people at YouTube have decided to take it down then. I don't know why that was the time they decided to do it, but whatever. What would really scare me was if YouTube started taking down videos that were slightly edgy for really no good reason, which they kind of got a little close to doing that with the Megamind Sermon 2, but at this, I don't think really I don't think they've ever really gotten to that point, because I totally understand why they would, if you were to have half a brain or only have half of your brain cells working and be looking at that blackface mask video, it could look bad, and you'd probably you'd label it as hate speech, even though it wasn't, but I understand that. How do you feel that the Eli pretends to not know you? That that was that last night. That was so funny. Well, I think that Eli doesn't want drama. If he wants to fulfill his deluded fantasy of being successful on YouTube monetarily, which is why in his new video, his OnlyFans reanimated story reaction, like, that concept is just dead from the start. But he does this thing where he's been criticized. He criticizes my channel for getting my videos age restricted, but I'm going, well, I mean, I'm not making any monetary gain, and pretty much everyone on YouTube lies about their age so that they're over 18 anyway. Like, that doesn't mean anything. But yeah, Eli pretending to not know me is very interesting, because I mean, he got into drama with me, and he came in very confident with that reaction video. And then right when I clapped back, it was a very light clap back. I could have went in real hard on that guy, and he just immediately skittered away and deleted his video. Will there be a Life Tips Part 2? Well, I mean, Life Tips was kind of a obviously non-profit, because my entire channel's non-profit, but it was a personal project where I wanted to inspire those who are lost with inspiring footage and equally inspiring voiceover. I just realized I keep calling everyone bro. That is a type of behavior that I find very funny. I don't get it, but listen, if you say words that you instinctively keep saying, I think I do that. I say and listen and a lot. I don't say the word like, you know how like people say like, kind of like that. It's annoying, but yeah, it's interesting to notice each individual person's overused words that they use as filler. Filler words. That's what they're called. Filler words. The words people use as filler. In fact, it'd be really annoying. The more you pay attention, look for filler words in my natural dialogue. And the more you notice them, the more it's going to annoy you. What I said right now, I said, you're going to hear that a lot. And the more I point it out, the more it's going to annoy you. You're going to hear that shit a lot coming out of my mouth. But you know what's going to go in my mouth? this last piece of paper. So yeah, to finish up explaining life tips part 2. Yeah, the first life tips video, or the only life tips video, was a little bit of a personal project for me to inspire lost souls out there with inspiring footage, inspiring voiceover, and if I did a second one, I'd obviously be milking it for attention. And plus, how much more historical footage can you find? Also, that video was very difficult to make because I did not know what would get that video taken down. I already had one strike on my channel, and I did not want to get another one. So I was heavily considering using actual Columbine footage, except for the fact that the main video I was looking for, a really interesting analysis of the whole thing, had the whole thing deleted. So I just decided to Photoshop the 2 kids' faces on top of 2 kids playing Doom, or playing a video game, stock footage. So don't worry, I say a ton too. Yeah, that is probably the most easy filler word to use. It's 1 syllable, 1 vowel sound. The H is silent, so it's just extremely easy, simple, and brainless usage. Like, it's a bit more complicated. You have to put more brain power into it, and I just can't keep up with that. I can't keep up with routinely using the word like in my dialect every day. It's a bit too much for me. Oh, yeah. That's the final piece down. Well, I'm about to leave you. Day 147. Again, fantastic questions this week. We are on a streak. The streams on this channel have been goddamn fantastic. My friend said he just got head today. He's underage. Listen, heads come in all ages, shapes, and sizes. Now, I don't exactly condone getting head at the age of 7, but, listen, it's his choice. And plus, I mean, when it comes to giving consent, there's always a gray area. It's not like you can't give consent at age 17 and 364 days, and all of a sudden you suddenly can give consent. There's always a point. It's just that the law has to make very strict rules just to set up groundwork, because without real structure, society falls apart, anarchy ensues. So, I mean, I don't blame anyone. Another great day of paper eating. Agreed, Winter Chair. And congratulations to your underage friend for getting ahead, I guess. And congratulations for everyone who managed to make it through this stream. See you tomorrow, 10 a.m., day 148, I think. Well, make sure to live, laugh, cry, and not die. And tears in my eyes, friends, I suppose this is goodbye. Hey, that rhymes, and so did that rhyme too. All right, I'm out of here. Salute. Goodbye.